Hey everybody, Santa Back Stuff Friday, September 20, and we got some harvesting going on here. Let's take a look. Buko harvesting. Just two of them doing it today. Usually there's more. Our caretaker's helping, because he does buko harvesting also. He climbs trees, as you saw when he put up the solar light. But there's only one other guy working with him today. As I've said, it's another benefit of living here and buying this property. You have a little bit of income with buko coconuts. Every month they harvest. So it's a little bit of income and helps with food or the electric bill or something like that. It's usually not a lot of money, a couple thousand pesos, but it's better than nothing, and it's free. Everybody gets paid. My wife told me this time we get 9 pesos per coconut. That's cleared. I think it's like 11 or 12, but the rest goes to the climbers and the truck and stuff that picks it up and delivers. Everybody gets a cut. Everybody gets a portion. So that's the deal there. But I have another thing to talk about, because I have a subscriber leaves a lot of comments, good comments, and he asked the question. I'm going to take a walk here because there's ants on this table. He asked the question if I thought I'm healthier now living in the Philippines or pre-Philippines when I lived in the U.S. What did I think? Let me sit down and I will answer the question. Sitting on a wet bench again. I can't do nothing. Oh, I can't sit down here. Ridiculous. Because the benches are wet. I just took a shower, I put clean clothes on. I don't want to wet my butt. And then these tables have little tiny ants on them. I spray them every once in a while, but they keep coming back. So I'll try a different table. Find a place. Great. I got a wet spot. Anyway, the question is, what do I think? Am I healthier now? No. Not healthier now. When I lived in the U.S., I lived by myself. I didn't have to worry about anybody but myself. I didn't have to take care of anybody but myself. At one point I lived in a condo near my brother, and they had a little gym in there. I used to go to the gym, the swimming pool. Had my own car, had my own friends, hang out with my friends at night, have a couple beers, socialize, walk across the street. I lived in a really great neighborhood. Walked across the street, checked out, it was like an outside mall area, very popular in our town. Walked to the beach. We lived 1 mile from the beach, not even, maybe. You could ride your bike there. You could walk. Just much easier life, relaxing, did whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. Then I sold everything. I told you guys I sold everything. Because I want my kids to have a father here. You know, we have 2 kids now, young kids. As you guys know, if you watch my channel. Of course, my lifestyle's not healthier now. I have way more stress. I have 2 properties here to worry about. I have a rental property in this place. I have way more bills to pay. Way more mouths to feed. Trying to get my kids a good education. Trying to get them a fairly good diet. Which is a whole nother subject. A lot more things I have to do here. I have to worry about. So yeah, it's definitely not a healthier lifestyle. The lifespan here in the Philippines is a lot lower than the lifespan in the U.S. I'm not sure about other countries. Plus, when you're on the tricycle, you're breathing all that crap, all that exhaust fumes. You're way down low, exhaust level of the cars and trucks. You got to deal with the trash here. I told you guys all that already. This place here is pretty nice. The pollution isn't as bad, the traffic isn't as bad, and you have this beautiful multi-million-dollar view. This property right here, beachfront in where I lived in Florida, would be millions of dollars. And you're telling me it's not worth $250,000? Yeah, it is. You compare it to most places in the world. This is millions of dollars. You're not going to get anything like this. Where I lived in Naples, Florida, this is 10 million, maybe more, dollars, not pesos. Anyway, so the answer to your question is no. I don't feel healthier here. I don't even get much exercise other than a little bit of walking I do. The gym's in town. I would have to drive to the gym every day. And my friend Daniel, who goes to the gym, said they just moved out of their nice big place into a much smaller place because the rent was too high. So they couldn't even bring all their equipment there because they couldn't afford their rent in the new place. He said the older place was way better. He doesn't like the new place at all. It's very cheap to join, but you know, if it's super cramped like that, who wants to go? Who wants to go there? Plus, you'd have to go there the times the road is open here. The road's closed. I told you guys. A lot of the day is gone because this road's closed. They're working on it. So, you have to do it when the road's open. So really, the answer's no. I don't get much exercise. My diet's probably not great. I try to do as best as I can. But I feel more sorry for the kids, really. Because when I'm not there, I don't know what their mother's feeding them. I don't know what their mother's doing. I've had to yell over her many times over here. She fries a couple eggs. She uses this much oil in the pan. I said, how much oil you need? You're frying 2 eggs. You only need a couple drops. And they use crappy oil here. Oil I don't like. My subscriber says, yeah, don't use seed oils. I've heard that from other people. I know it's probably not good. I've heard it. The only oil I use is vegetable oil. Whether it's good or not, I think it's better than some. I think it's better than palm oil. Palm oil, I try not to use at all. But it's sold all over the place here. It's probably the most popular oil. But they're destroying forests. Good forests, because they're growing palm trees to get palm oil. Because it's cheap. I used to use canola oil. I don't use that anymore. I use vegetable oil or butter. Not margarine, butter. Margarine is not good. But who knows what these restaurants are using? McDonald's, Jollibee's, Burger King, all these places that are frying stuff, French fries. Probably using just crap. Crap, I'm sure. But what are you going to do? You're going to tell the kid they can't have any french fries because it's not good for them? You're going to tell your little kids that? Growing up with no french fries just because it's not good for them? No, you can't. They want the stuff. They beg for it. They love french fries. Everybody loves french fries. I try to make them at home. At least you're a little healthier at home. You know, the oil you're putting in is better. And fresh potatoes. They're not frozen. So I try to make them once in a while at home. I don't buy those pre-frozen french fries. I don't buy those. But they sell them everywhere here. It's tough. It's tough because I don't know what their mother's feeding them all the time. I'm not there. I know she feeds them a lot of hot dogs. Hot dogs. Over here she was feeding them chicken nuggets. A lot. They eat a lot of eggs. But she fries everything in oil. Crappy oil. I told her, just use a tiny bit. Use my oil. My oil's better than whatever she's using. She gets the cheapest oil possible. They fry their fish in the cheapest oil possible. And then I've even seen them reuse the oil again. I've witnessed it. They save the oil in a little jar, and then they'll reuse it if they only used it once, and it's fairly clean. So you can't do that. You can't reuse cooked oil, burnt oil. Don't do it. But if I'm not watching, who knows? I don't know what they're doing. I told her try to use the butter. If you can. I try to always keep butter on hand. Because you can't find it here. You cannot get butter here. You have to go all the way to Cabanatuan to find butter. Only margarine. They're only selling crappy margarine here. And Gabaldon. You can't even find it in Gabaldon. It's crappy margarine. No. I want butter. Real butter. So, it's tough, people. It's tough. What's available here? There's no avocados here, people. Fresh vegetables, there are some. There are pretty good vegetables, but not everything. Not everything. And a lot of it's expensive. Like the cauliflower and the broccoli is expensive. You can get tomatoes. They're just the cherry tomatoes. They're not good fat tomatoes I used to get in the U.S. and Maryland. We had great tomatoes. You can get fresh corn here. Other vegetables, fruits you can get. My kids don't eat a lot of fruit. We get the oranges, tangerines, grapes sometimes, but they're also very expensive, the grapes. And apples are okay. We get them. The kids will eat apples. Mangoes. The kids will eat mangoes. I love mangoes if they're nice and fresh, ripe. They eat the green ones here. I don't know why. They put salt on them, the green ones. Are you kidding me? No. I don't eat those. I don't eat the balut. No. I don't eat the salty eggs. No. They do. My kids don't. They don't eat the salty eggs or the balut. My wife will. Caretakers will. No, I don't. Are you kidding me? Eat an egg with a undeveloped chick inside? No thanks. Most of the stuff here I don't eat. Like I told you before, I go to parties, functions. I don't even hardly eat their food. I'll taste a little bit of it. That's it. Just to say I had some. So yeah, the answer is no. I don't feel healthier here. My lifestyle here is not healthier. I'm not really gaining weight. I stay about the same weight. But I do take blood pressure meds. I'm going to do a whole video on medications here. I'm not going to do it right now. Save it for later or tomorrow. But I'll do a whole video on medications, which ones I take, how to get your prescriptions, stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to answer that question for my viewer, my subscriber. Appreciate you keep leaving comments. Appreciate you watching. I might not agree with everything you say, but your situation's probably different than mine. Maybe you can get more healthy foods than I can. Maybe you have a gym near your house. I don't know. But that's my situation. I'm under a lot of stress here. I just want to sell this place. I want to sell this place and get out of here. Start a new life somewhere else. Where I don't need two properties. Where I have everything I need in one place. Schools, hospitals, shopping, clean streets, no videoke, no roosters, dogs. You know, I want to get out of here. That's why I said the price is negotiable here. As soon as I get a good offer, we'll take it. But I haven't had any yet. It's not easy, folks. It's not easy being me. I think I am aging quicker here. Hopefully I can last to see how my kids turn out. To see them finishing school and growing up. That's my goal. Alright, that's my goal. Hopefully I can do it. I know I need to change some things, change my lifestyle, change my views. But mostly it's the people around me that really put me down and stress me out. The people around me. The things I have to deal with on a daily basis are not good. Constantly digging in my pocket, money, always going out. Not much coming in. People trying to ask for money, take your money. I've told you all these things before. So that's what I'm dealing with. That's what a lot of expats deal with here. Everybody's situation's different, depending on where you live, depending on what your family's like. But I tell it like it is, people. I don't try to sugarcoat anything. I'm telling you the way it is. Some other people say, oh, go back to where you came from. If you don't like it, you complain about everything. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. For those looking to possibly move here. Research it. Beware. Alright? So stay tuned for tomorrow on medications, prescriptions, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate it, everybody. Like and subscribe. It's free. God bless everyone. Santa Claus. Over and out.